Howdy everyone, it's Encon again with my little trusty Lucky Chibarashka. We're going to give you another quick update. I've survived. I am level 40, hardcore. Torchlight 1, no mods, man, original release. And yeah, it is now getting a little tough. But to bring some good news, I finally got my blood skeletons. I've been waiting for them and I only got them when I was level 39. Finally, the vendor sold it. But it is a shame. I'm still going as much as I can because my other skeletons are at level 6, zombies are level 6, and archers are level 6, but blood skeletons are only 1. But at least they are doing some damage, they're doing great. And then everybody's thinking, hey, why does Encon want those blood skeletons? Well, it's called double casting, man, because one skeleton takes 3 seconds to spawn, so I just hit the other key and the other skeleton spawns. So I get like a 2 for 1 with a 1 second lag, so it's kind of quick. And I make up a barrier pretty darn quick as well. And a little update on the gear, guys. I managed to find Epic Talon Shoulders, which was designed for the Destroyer, and they got 17 armor, 3% chance to block, defense, ice resistance, and poison, and the yellow of 19 fire is my gem that I put in. I did not alter this piece at all. This is how it originally dropped. I just put in the fire stone. So I will be enchanting this, I think, a little. And as well, I just picked up just moments ago the Epic Talent Sash, which again is for the Destroyer class. I got 26 armor, 1% chance to block, and 3 crit chance that I put for the gem myself, which I'll go to the character in a moment. And I got the plus 12 strength attributes. That's making my melee damage quite potent now. So we're going to take a few moments and show, hopefully I have better enchanting luck because I'm spending thousands and thousands of gold for nothing, and it's quite something that, so maybe I'll have some video luck and I hope to change it. So, and as for the skill, guys, as I said, no changes. And now we have the dual wielding at 5. Everything is at 4 in the Berserker class. In the Titan, everything is 4. But the first thing of priority now for me, I'm prioritizing as I'm going through the dungeons, going through the levels. I'm feeling where I'm a little weak and figure that's the next skill I'll put in. So like example, Frost Shield, very important. Like without this, I'd be toast. I mean, it's absorbing a lot of damage, and I have life at around 3,500 approximately here, and it's wiping me down 50%. At least one good hit, or 5 or 6 mobs come in and they go kaboom, like they just like instant explode or something. So I'm managing. The shield is constantly running, so it's been really saving my skin sometimes. And Chibrashka's going, keep that shield up, keep that shield up. You betcha, it's very important. And as for the spectral, we got 5 in the pet and the minions because we have all of this damage happening from the weapon that we showed on our last video, which has been upgraded a little bit by a little bit of enchant. And of course I'm putting my charm mastery spells as high as I can because this is really helping the skeleton power and the time that they're on the board. And now the spectral decay, guys, is really starting to do some magic because when the skeletons are crowding or blocking everybody in, I walk in behind the skeletons, and this level 1 of the 25% damage for 10 seconds, all the mobs are going, yeah, they're just splitting down. So I'm managing to maybe have 1 or 2 survive instead of 15 all at once. So it's kind of a breaker as well. I don't always use it, but for emergency situations, it is saving me as well. So, and one final note here, we do have the pet. Now his life is now at almost 3,100. He's hitting for a decent 760 to 15. His armor is pretty decent for absorption. He's at the levels we're at here, he is getting a little in pain sometimes, but I usually switch him to a pet, and if it still pains him, then I usually feed him a potion. But he's not so hardy. And also I've been keeping my pet guys at the defense because I have the skeletons, so the pet is kind of helping me get that 1 extra 2 seconds of reaction to survive. Okay, so this is the way it's going. And for the character now, I've got almost 2.5 in magic. I'm hitting at least for 500 to 1,000 for melee. Magic power with the crits. Now I got crit at 19%, guys. I'm hoping to hit 25 to 30. If I can somehow do it, I'm going to do it. And I'm getting almost 3 to 600 of block or of defense with a block chance of 16%, which I also didn't put anything in the block as I remember, or did I? I don't think I did. Yeah, here I put nothing in block and parry, so this 16% is just from gearing, lucky enchants, or a piece coming in. So it's been kind of decent. And my emergency, why I do wield again, to remind everybody that I went to the dual pistols, is that the damage is kind of a little bit lower, but the idea is if I need to poke at a distance, because when I go back to my character class, you know, I'm able to get some extra little damage, faster attack, or critical hits, and I need to pick these up and put gems in them because I usually put suck health back or something like that. But I'm now into level floor 33. I'm almost going to get to Ordric, so I want to take him out, because after that the game gets interesting, because we're going to open up the endless dungeons, and I'm going to be questing for the loot from the vendor down at the bottom of the map here, and his levels are quite hard as well and very scary and tricky, but we're going to be dealing with all of his stuff left here, this hatch guy. And we're going to be getting the preserved keg, but I'm going to only do this after we finish Ordrak, because we'll be opening up the map. So just for a little highlight of interest before I end the video, we're just going to show you a little bit of my enchanting luck. I wanted something now for the pet, because the pet is doing my experience gain and magic find a little bit, so I'm going to enchant. And we got new enchant, and on this one we got okay, 1%. Okay, this is kind of cool. We got like 1 gold find as well. 1% is 1%. All right, we're gonna enchant again. Oh, he's got a socket. So now for the pets, I'm going to be putting in sockets that are really going to be relative to him, like i.e. health or defense or armor, something like that. Okay, and so giving us a socket is good. Now we're going to see what our chances are now. We have 6% to disenchant, not bad, but still cheap. 2 sockets. Oh, wow. Okay, I think I got to do video luck from now on. This has never happened to me before. This is the first. Great. Well, now I'm getting greedy, guys. I got to go 1 more in there. Now I've got the 2 sockets. I need to know what to put into the pet. Ah, nothing happens. Okay, well, that's good. We'll try 1 more time. Maybe we're going to get something 1 more time. You get, adds new enchantments. Okay, I'm pushing my luck now. So it gave me 6% increased magic find. Whoa, okay, I'm going to stop here, guys. I think it's because if I put it back in there, he's going to go, oops, I accidentally disenchant, and I'll end up with an empty ring. But anyway, onto the pet. We're going to put it in here. I'll decide after the video what gems I'll put in here, because I need to put 1 more in here. As well as I got the fast attack speed and magic attribute bonus and 3% gold find. So the gold has been picking up pretty good. And still, all by the way, since last video, I cannot find any magics higher than 6 so far, and I don't have any skills in the magic either. But again, he's healing for 800 or 900 or something over time, so I'm still getting saved otherwise. Alright, now for the belt. We're going to try the belt because I just picked it up. All I did was put the crit gem in there. So see, it's 2,000 at 2%, so it's the first time I'm enchanting it. Alright, we got a new one, and we got a buff to the 20% attribute. Okay, because it was sitting much lower. Okay, so this is kind of good for our DPS. We'll go 1 more time. Okay, we got another enchantment. Okay, now we're 26, so it's added 6 more to the strength, so our DPS is going to be even better again. Alright, if I get another gem, like I'm looking for another socket, I want 2 sockets. Okay, nothing happens. We have a little bit of gold left. Let's try 1 more time. Just a little quickie show here, and okay, we got new enchantments. Alright, now we got dexterity. Now this dexterity will apply to our ranged weapons, which is quite good. And we got a +9 mana, so our mana pool now is a little bit better. And I think I'm just going to hold it there because I don't want to push the luck. And then when we put it on the character, kaboom, look at the big difference, guys. We're going from 261 to 313, our 121 to 235, so we're doing a little bit less than the magic and for the ranged weapon. But we want the DPS. This is the melee. Boom. Now we're like above 1100, so 5.5. So this is a very good choice to get rid of this blue thing, which will probably sell it. At least now I've got two unique grouped gear for the shoulders and belt, and of course this Legionnaire's fastest is really good because of the pet stuff, and of course I got resistances and some crit on this one, and of course stealing health as well. So anyway, guys, that's the update. When if I can or will get to level 45, I will do my best because at this point of the game now it is starting to get really tough. So my reactions are quite important. So anyway, there it is, guys. Chibra and Ashka say goodbye, so long, and we'll see you in 5 more levels. We hope.